everybody, love and light. So let's get right into it. So the topic that I want to talk about today, and it might go into something else, but the topic I want to talk about today is like stop playing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I really feel like and know like I have come to this let's see, so we're making a cameo. I have to drink my water like that, y'all. Not too much. But I just come to the fact that this year, like, only person you playing with is you. Only person you playing with is you. Like, if you don't get on your hustle, if you don't jump on those opportunities, the only person you playing with is you. And also understanding like who you are. And I just thought I believe it's on Big Facts podcast. And I believe that's what it is. I watched this morning with Jessica Dan. It's something about perspectives, and it's like got a Katie in it. If I'm talking about the wrong podcast, y'all, please let me know. But I do things Big Facts, I believe. But what they said this morning really like resonated with me. Like, you know, basically stop playing with yourself and affirm yourself. Like, you really have to, you know, tap back in. And that's something I used to do. Like, I do my affirmations damn near every day, or at least when I'm going to work, because I put on my affirmation as soon as I get the car. But also I got affirmations all around my mirror, so even when I'm not paying attention in the bathroom, every time I go to the bathroom, every time I take my shower, whatever, you know, even if I don't read them off, I'm taking them in subconsciously. Free game. Put it somewhere where you always go. Like, I got sticky notes all around my mirror, and also it's good for my, like, I have a daughter, so it's good for my daughter to see. And even if she is not, you know, actively saying them, like because sometimes I do go around the mirror and just go one by one. Sometimes I go to backwards the other way just to mix it up and say each affirmation at least 3 to 4 times. So that's free game, you know, dropping gems. But you really gotta like get in your bag, like get in your you, like I'm amazing. You know what I'm saying? Really affirm yourself, like you that one. Like they playing with you, or they coming for you because you that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember that. Cause I'll be like, just recently, hold on, y'all. Baby, my head is going so crazy. I'm so grateful, thank you. But like, you really have to remind yourself, like, you is one of the ones. Like, what is it? Thieves do not break in empty houses, right? So the reason that people are coming for you, the reason that you getting attacked, the reason people talking crazy about you to you, or whatever the case may be, the reason why it's hard, guess what? Because you one of the ones. You reason that them come easy because you one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? But you still always get what you need and want because you're one of the ones. When you always, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing for people, just being empathetic, making sure that you stay, you know, in alignment and working off of God. It's a lot of people out here that's not, let's be clear. But it's people like on the podcast, the Big Facts, and just me. Like, I have to see shit like this, stuff like that sometimes, because I gotta know, like, and because the word will make you feel like you're the only one trying to maneuver like God. You're the only one trying to move like in love and respond like, how would God respond? Would God want me to say this? Like, this is God people, are we supposed to be connected? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I really want to down this person? Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, and this is a little insight into my life, and it's still going on, which is some BS. My daughter's father is continuing to take me back and forth to court for what I don't understand. And I've moved away from him. Told him literally years in advance, 2 years in advance, kept, you know, updating him, hey, being, you know, a responsible individual, a responsible parent, right? I'm a great co-parenter. Like, I don't care, you come get this child, whatever you feel like it. Like, I'm not finna struggle on my own because being bitter, baby, I'm gonna hold that energy in my heart. I don't care what happened, what went on between us. This is our child, and my my outlook of it is, I'm doing what's best for my child. She needs a father, she needs a mother, and it's just that simple. I don't try to complicate nothing, none of that. But anyway, so back to the thing. And this last little, whatever he wants to call it, he's taking me back to court because he said I moved out of state, and he doesn't get his parents in time. Mind you, even when I was down the street, it was, oh, I gotta work, or I just can't get him, I got something to do. On his parents' time, it wasn't no making it up. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even adhering to the actual parents' time thing when I was there. Mind y'all, right? So, then when I moved, y'all, then I broke my leg, right? So I'm like, I'm not working. I don't know how this is gonna go. I just don't know. So I ended up like going back to my mom's house. Like, look, my family helped me out during that time, helping my daughter. My leg was broke for damn near a year and a half, damn near 2 years, y'all, because I had to have multiple surgeries and different things, right? So he did not want to take my daughter at that time. Like, I literally was like, look, you're her parent. You know, this is something that I can't foresee. Things happen for a reason, but at the end of the day, I should be able to be like, hey, I need you to pick up the run up. My daughter's probably like 7, 8 at 10. So literally, I've held her down 95% of the time, 98% of the time on my own. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take it. He didn't care if my leg was broke. He didn't care if I could drive her anywhere, if she would be able to eat, if I was able to get up and down. He did not care, y'all. But as soon as I, like, look, once I got, my legs together, I got back into the workforce, and things were like, wasn't going good as far as the workforce in that area. So then I moved to a different state, got my job, got everything, got me a new home, all of that, right? Baby, he takes me back to court, baby. Mind you, this is something I've already been discussing with him. It wasn't no push in. It wasn't no like, I'm gonna take you back to court. It wasn't no anger. When I did it, he did that. But here's the kicker: when I did do it, like, this was coming. I did it when my daughter was with him on like a break. So she goes with him. So she's with him. He files the motion saying, because I had moved while she was with him, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just get everything situated. Ooh. And before and then when she was there, I was like, look, if you want, let's figure out a thing, because I know, you know what I'm saying, like, she still needs you, whatever. Do you want me to take the school year, you take the summers or the breaks, or do you want to vice versa? I don't want my daughter away from me that long, but if that's what you want to do, I'm open for that too. She stay with you during the year, and I'll get to her during the breaks, and you know what I'm saying, I'll just come visit her whenever I can in between. He's like, what? Oh no, whatever. I'm like, well, at least just keep her until what I say? Keep her until, like, let me get situated, let me get the apartment hunt, look at her, because I gotta look at the area, like, you know what I'm saying, like, really get situated with what's going on, because I have family here. So I was staying with family at first, and I'm like, okay, cool, and I have my own room and everything, but it was just like, I just want her to be, comfortable and situated. She knew these people, it wasn't nothing like that, but it was just like, I just would feel more comfortable if I can just focus on getting us together. And if she's with you, she's already with you, she's somewhere safe, and she's, you can put her in school, whatever you need, let me know. Even if I gotta fly there and put her in school, I will. So he's like, okay, still saying nothing about the court thing, right? So I just get papers. Like, I'm like, for full custody. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, why would you try to take? I was like, do you want part-time custody? Like, do you want to go that, or I can get a lawyer to drop some, half and half custody. Like, but I'm not giving up full custody for my daughter. Like, what is that? Like, what does that say? And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna happen. And he's just like, I just want it on paper, and I just feel like I should have full custody. And y'all, at the moment, I'm like, that hurt me, because I'm like, damn, you just saw me go through damn near 2 years, y'all, of my leg being broke, of me struggling to take care of my daughter, You know what I'm saying? Me having to get my whole family to help me, and like you come in and out when you felt like it. Like, and I begged you damn near take her while I went through this. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to take her when I'm up. So it was just like, that's crazy, right? So we going to court for damn near a year, y'all. Back and forth, back and forth. So the judge like, look, y'all gotta figure it out, because here's the thing, he has a job to where he's on call, and on call to the point like he gotta be there within 2 hours. So even on his off day, he gotta be gone within 2 hours, and what he does for a living, he's going for days. So it was like I'm like, but you can't even, you know what I'm saying, you don't even be there every day with her. And then when you're gone for work, you're gone for days, and then when you come back, even they call you, you gotta leave again. So why would you want my daughter, like our daughter, whatever? Like, it don't make sense. So you'll take, I'm like, so you'll take her from her mom that's here every single day, that's, you know what I'm saying, able to support her, able to do whatever, no matter what the circumstance, you know what I'm saying, and her to have structure, to be somebody be there every day, then you want to keep her with you, have her watch by your girlfriend or babysitter or whatever until you get home. It ain't like you just go to work 12 hours a day and come back. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's okay, cool. You go and okay, I gotta work, but she at home with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And this is a girlfriend he said for years, so don't anybody get in my motherfucking comments. So then I'm like, but you're going for days, and his girlfriend has a job too. So I'm like, it's like you putting that on, like that don't even make sense, right? So I don't like, and I feel like I'm doing a service. Like, her coming for the breaks is like a lot for me to even handle, because number one, the holidays usually are during the breaks, and then on top of that, like, you're still going a lot. So it's really hard for me to even be like, damn, I'm putting her in your care, but I don't know what she said, what she doing. So I call it every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, it's just like when people do stuff like that, I feel like this is an attack on you. And I already got confirmation from that, from God, like, you know what's going on. Because it eventually came out when the last time we went to court, well, the time before the last, we went to court, the judge is just like, y'all just need to work it out, because the judge really can't figure out, like, even if I tell, her, come back, whatever, there is no, I would still go back to court. This is just me. I would still go back to court, and then we'll have to figure out the parenting time then, and I can just go back to court, even if I move back right now today, I can go back to court, figure out the parenting time, one that you can't even keep nothing, right? No stable parenting time, so you have to give up more money. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want the video to be about this, but I wanted to y'all to understand, people will start attacking you. And a long story short, it came out his own mouth. Number one, God had already told me, he already showed me, he already told me, this man is upset that you left. He's upset that he's not with you, that you left. And it's a control thing, it's an ego and pride thing, whatever. Sometimes when people have kids by people, and that is a whole story in itself. But when some men have kids by people, they feel like they own them. So in this instance, that's what it was. And he said out of his own mouth, no, I just filed the paperwork because I just wanted you to come back. I did not want you to leave. Like, what? And you know what? I just kept my cool when he said that, because once again, God had already confirmed, because I was in a tizzy. Like, God, why would he take that from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was already talking to God even when my leg was broke. Like, how am I supposed to take care of my baby? And God had, y'all, my heart is so full, because God always took care of me and my child. Y'all don't even, God watched over us. God always made sure that I had my car. I had, like, even when I got to handle my payments, like, because of not getting any money, everything worked out. Like, even on my report, like, they reported it as if I was paying, but I was always overpaying anyway. But like, even after, I'm like, I know I ain't pay that much, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, God is good, Spirit is good. Like, I'm always taken care of. Everything I ever needed and wanted, I'm always going to get and always have. And that's just simple. So when people like that attack me and say stuff like, "Oh, I just didn't want you to," first of all, y'all, I haven't been with this man in years. I haven't been with this man since my baby was months old, like literally a couple, 2. So it's just like, you see me scratch my head. Literally, that's how my life was. I was just like, what? Why would you, like, huh? And then when he said it out his mouth, I'm like, okay. And I just was like, well, that's not gonna happen, and it just is what it is. And then like he, once the judge like, well, y'all gotta figure something out. So he throwing out, well, since you left, you need to pay for her to come out here. You just pay for her to come, in Christmas, and then I pay summer. I said, okay. He steady going, remember, I said, I don't want to talk no more. I said, okay, I'm agreeing with you. What are we talking about? So that's when somebody just want to be combative, or they're just throwing shit at the wall, trying to get you to react, trying to get you to be upset, trying to, pull something out of you. Ain't nothing to pull. And I said, no, I'm not fighting here. And I told them in court, I'm not fighting over my daughter. I told them my daughter is not a piece of a car or a possession. This is a human being. This is a child. This is our child. And I told them in court, I don't even understand why I'm here. So I don't understand. So they asking all this question, well, where do you live? I'm telling them, you know what I'm saying? And the whole thing, it just was like, I wanted to say to somebody, you a B-word. For real. Like, you're sick. And I'm the whole time, even outside of court, bro, whatever you want, we can talk about it. Like, why do you want to go to court? It's like people want to drag you and drag your energy and all this stuff like that. And I had to learn, and I'm continuing to learn. Don't let people, rile you up and get your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to steal my energy, and you trying to put me in a place of sadness. And it's really pissing me off, right? So look, y'all. So, and I know I'm telling this story because I want y'all to understand. Because just yesterday we went back to court, and this is when, the judge was like, make an agreement, and we'll come back and we'll talk about it. So yesterday we go to court. I think it was a whole different judge, because they asking the same questions that we didn't for a year that we've already went over. So I'm like, the man like, you want to testify? You got any questions? I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? So he asking my child's father all these questions again, and he just answering them like it ain't nothing wrong. I'm like, I'm thinking like the whole time, why is he even talking about this, right? So then he goes up in there like, and no, because I don't want to pay for everything, and I don't want my child support to be increased or nothing. I just want her to pay for everything. And I'm like, I want her to her, but my spirit said be quiet. Spirit said be quiet. So I'm like, okay. Because the judge asked him like, okay, after he asked him all the questions, and he's like, so your job is what? And you got to be where? So you don't know when you are, right? So he's like, well, it's just like, well, if it don't go in your favor, what do you want? And when the judge asked that, I'm just sitting there like, so then he goes off on that tyrant, but she just got to pay for it. Silly rabbit. So I'm not saying nothing. I'm just like kind of irritated because I'm confused of what are we still doing, and I'm irritated because I'm just getting off work, and I'm like, why are we on this phone? Like, I just will start praying to God, why am I even here? Like, I literally just want to hang up because I just didn't understand why. Then the judge gonna go, oh, I'm gonna go look at some paperwork from back in 2015. It's just like, it's just prolonging itself, right? So I'm like, whatever. So I didn't say nothing the whole call. Then we like just was, oh no sir, I'm good. You got any questions? No sir. So he goes on, and I'm like, I didn't really say nothing. He didn't say nothing to me that day. He didn't text call nothing. But the next, I'm like, I thought this court date was for, because I just wanted to simmer down and just get in there, get into my own little energy, whatever. So I'm like, I thought this court date was for this, right? And I thought that we had already came to an agreement, and I thought that that's what this court date was for. You was gonna say he didn't say nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? Don't worry about it, because I just feel like I'm wasting my time. At this point, either I'm gonna go get a lawyer, or let's just see how it play out. I just prayed about it and kept it if it is. If it went to go that way, that's God's will, and I don't know. I just like it just made me go harder. Like when people do certain things like that or try to attack me or be on that BS or whatever, I just go harder. Like you just make me want like what I want. Like I already know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I am in this phase of okay, you already know what you want. I'm just trying to figure out which way to go and do. You know, so it just made me pray harder. It made me like I gotta figure this out even sooner, even though I know I'm on God's time, and you know, and I talk to God about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also, once again, going back to the beginning of the topic, affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. You one of the ones. You strong. You gracious. You grateful. You're beautiful. And these people will attack you for that. Your spirit is beautiful. Your face is beautiful. Your body is bad. Like people hate to see you elevate. And especially if you already been through something, like they see you down, and they when you're down, they want to help you, baby. I'm trying to tell you, when they're down, they want to help you, but when they see you coming up, they try to bring you right back down in any way that they can. So I just feel like okay, that's just an attack on me and my daughter. Like you trying to pull at my heart, but don't you worry, because you don't even understand that God already well, that lesson's learned, baby. I will not let you do it, but I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand, but I don't. I don't understand, like, God, why do people keep with me? You know what I mean? But at the same time, they got to. They got to. How am I supposed to keep rising if I ain't got my, trying to pull me down? Like they say, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. I need to figure out how to get more haters. Like, it just be crazy. Like, the people that say they once loved you, I'm going to say once, but you might not love me now. You know what I'm saying? They really like this show people you interact with every day. Or damn near every day. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, it's like within 6 degrees, and them be the ones that really go for you, like gun for you. And it just be like, damn, like I ain't no bad mama. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta reaffirm yourself on that. Like something like that can't even happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Something like that can't even happen to me. I'm not even gonna think that this or that is gonna happen, because it can't happen to a person like me. And like really, I don't care if somebody going, oh, that's delusional, everything can happen to you. Of course everything can happen. Anything can happen to anybody. But understand that like this situation, I affirm myself, I'm a good mother. You know what I'm saying? I am a good mother, and my intentions are for my best interest of my child. I'm not trying to keep her from my father. I'm not one of those. So them taking my baby can never happen. You know what I'm saying? God is always with me. God is within me. And I have the greatest of intentions. You know what I'm saying? I am an amazing person. I'm phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I've done some great things in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to affirm yourself. You know what you've been through. You know what you've done and accomplished in this lifetime. You know where you're going. And no matter what happens today, no matter what happens tomorrow, I'm still going to be that amazing individual. I'm still going to be the person that you gunning after for what? Because people won't gun after you if they didn't care. If they didn't have something in their heart or feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I don't go bother nobody I don't care about. Make that make sense. I don't go bother nobody I don't care about. People, places, and things I don't care for or about, I'm not going. I'm not dealing with, and you're not even crossing my mind. And when you stay in your own lane and you value your peace and you not going to bother nobody, what they doing? They ain't worried about me. Let me shake it up. Let me mess their life up, because they ain't worried about me, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate that they got so much peace. I hate that they getting money. I hate that they able to get up and do what they feel like it. I hate that for them. Okay? I hate that they happy. I hate that when they get on the phone, they not causing no stress or no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing but cordial and it's all love. I tell people that all the time, I love everybody. It's all love. You know what Dirk say? It's all love. Even after this, it's still gonna be love. I just feel like I don't want to talk to you. Like my daughter's at the age now. You got something to say to me, tell her. But really, you really ain't got nothing much to say to me. Nothing at all. Because people like that, like you're vindictive, and even if you doing it intentionally, unintentionally, like you doing it and don't know why you're doing it because you just suppressing it, but you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like And that goes for a lot of other instances in life. Like, people will attack you for you just being you. Like, you just trying to live your life and be the best version of you. If you got goals and all that doesn't involve other people, they'll try to insert themselves in some way possible, even if it's negative. Even if it's negative. And that'd be the crazy thing. Like, damn, you gonna want, like they say, like, you want attention, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? All publicity is good publicity. And that's how they really feel. Like, well, if any attention is a good, like, no. And that's why, like, even with the text, I'm like, bro, I thought that we agreed on this. I'm like, you know what? Because I didn't want him to even, you know what I'm saying, sway my emotions. And that's all it is an emotion. Because it's not with the reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And whatever how he see it or whatever how I see it, it is what it is. Type of time. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even really care. It is what it is. Then he said some BS. I just didn't answer because it don't even matter. It don't matter. And no matter which way it's sway, it's going to go in my best interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's nothing like your fear, your anger, your emotions. First of all, check them. Check yourself. Affirm yourself. And understand that they are just that, emotions. And it's not going to change what God has already put in place. If whatever is supposed to be will be. I always say that, que sera, sera, which means whatever will be will be. I've been thinking about getting that as a tattoo, but I'm really like very thoughtful and intentional about my tattoos. So it takes me a while to even get them. But in that aspect, that's why I was like, what am I fretting over? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm more irritated, because we already in certain times where everybody is like, what is going on? The economy is crazy. And even if you try not to pay attention, even in your just life, it's just like the energy is weird, but just staying in that energy of love, of positivity, it has been a little harder lately, but like, it sways. And it's just like, no, you just really have to be intentional. Like, when I get no, go back. And even if I gotta pray myself do it, some stuff I just gotta be like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just gonna take a nap. I pray about it, and I set the intention. Everything is and always will be work out for me in my best interest, my greatest and highest interest with love. And whatever God has planned, I accept it. I surrender to it. Sometimes we don't want things to happen, but it's just a want. But everything is for our greatest good. You know what I'm saying? So I know my daughter would be exceptional no matter which way it go. And I know life will be exceptional. Not even in that instance. So that goes back to this, like, affirm yourself and stop playing with you. Like, life is exceptional. No matter what I do, no matter what I choose, it's going to be exceptional. Like, and my thing is, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. So, my next step, and like I said, like, you got to figure out, okay, I want to do this, but I got to figure out which path I want to take to get there. And, to be honest, it's just like, it don't matter what path, as long as your intentions are good. And I feel like the path that I take is going to be for happiness, for like my God stuff, like, and just co-creating with God. Like, God, what? Let's talk about it. Let's, put certain things in my path to where I can get it, or I can see. Give me the clarity to see. First, remove the shit that I don't need. Remove the people that I don't need on this journey, and they sure enough fall off. Just really getting in tune with myself, getting in tune, and learning yourself. Like, I really wish somebody, when I was a child, like, just pushed that into me. Like, no, you need to figure out you. And it's crazy. And before even the podcast, I told my child that. And I told her, your job is to figure out who you are, why you came here, like, what are your gifts, what are you supposed to do for humanity? That's your job. Yeah, you get good grades, but that's not your job to worry about your grades. That's not your job to be perfect or anything like that. I just need you to be you. And that's what I tell my daughter. I just need you to be you and show up as you, and just be like, just on the lookout for what you're good at, what you love, what you're passionate about, and do that. Do that. And what you're not, let it go. It's okay. But don't quit nothing just because it's a little tough or get a little hard. No, if you still love it, if you still like to do it, do it. Anything else, don't worry about it. Like, worry about you, worry about who you are, stay in who you are. Don't sway for nobody else. Just continue to be just you. And I wish somebody would have implemented that into me early, because now as an adult, it's like, I'm just learning me. Like, on top of everything else in life, I'm just in a space of learning me. And that's what a lot of y'all need to do. Just take some time to learn you. I think that that's the best investment that you can ever make. A lot of us don't. Like, we take time to learn other people, our spouses. Like, how you be like, oh, I want to know you. I want to learn you. I want to know what makes you happy. I want to know what makes you sad. I want to know why you do this or that. Do that for you. Like, act like you're a person that you're meeting, or you're your spouse, and date you. Love on you. Figure out you. Like, I'm down there, like, I got so many notes and graphs and things about me that, it spans over notebooks. And I actually just got a board because I'm like, I'm going to put this, whatever, I can fit on this, like the little 3-way board that you had the little science project on. I'm going to put this on a lot of things about me on this board. And so it can be in this one space, but it's like, even though I know I'm beyond this board, I just want to visualize it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have this in this space, and to also look back and enjoy the journey of, wow, like, this is all I've learned about me so far. And I know that I won't be just this one thing or this board, but I'm proud of myself for digging this deep, just really getting into that, y'all. Like, get into yourself. Stop playing with you, because that's the only person you're playing with, by not living out what you want, living out your dreams. And really lock in with yourself and affirm yourself, y'all. Tell yourself who you are. Like, remember who you are. That's another thing. Like, we get so mad, like, oh man, why they attacking me? Why they doing this? Let me say something. They don't know you. They don't know how much you cry. They don't know how much you pray. They don't know what you pray about. They don't know what you really been through. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how you really feel. So they just, like, they don't really know you. So they just attacking whatever. You know what I'm saying? And also, what I realized today is a lot of people got some stuff that they dealing with, that they going through, or that they've been through. And that's the reason that they're attacking it, when they really don't know that they're really attacking themselves in that aspect of themselves. Like with my child's father, I feel like he attacking that aspect of his father not being there. So he's pushing to be like, I'm a mega dad, and it's just like, no, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And he's clinging to that, like, I'm not letting up because I want to be this, you know what I'm saying, like this thing. But it's like, he don't understand, he's pushing too far with it. And it's really him attacking him. It's really him attacking that shadow part of himself. And that just goes to, like, y'all gotta understand, like, we just gotta pray for everybody, no matter what they do, no matter what's going on, because a lot of times they're attacking or going after certain aspects of themselves. And even though it may seem like it has something to do, it has everything to do with us, we feel, a lot of times it ain't got nothing to do with us, to be honest. And I even learned, like, okay, so why am I feel so upset? Because my mama wasn't there. So me being this mother that's here, that's present every single day, that's a great mom, that's great co-parent, I don't understand why he's attacking me, right? So it's just like, okay, well, the thing that lingers in my head is, okay, well, you're attached to that now. It's lingering because you're holding on to the aspect of you're trying to be the super mom, or you are the super mom. You are this amazing mom. You know what I'm saying? So you don't understand what's the problem, but his problem is with him, and you're so attached to it because of your issues. with your mom or your upbringing. So I had to pray about the detachment of that. Like, okay, well, God, cleanse me of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was somebody with, which that's why I feel like it's not really making me push to the limit. Like, I'll kill you on this one. You feel me? So it's like I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? My ego and my pride say, if he keep playing with you, that, you know what I'm saying, that shadow say like, hey, but I acknowledge it. You feel me? I'm still led about my child, but at the same time, it's like it don't even need to go there. And I really do believe that me facing head on like my mother issues, my parent issues, having that sit down, really digging deep into that. As of like, was that last year or this year? It was one of those. Like, I've always like, we went back for, but like this year, like within last year, I really dug deep on that, and I'm so grateful I did, because it prepared me for stuff like this, and like that's why I say learn yourself, fix. I don't want to say fix, but like learn yourself and like really, you know what I mean? Like apply the stuff that you learn. Like they say, knowledge is power. Yes and no, but knowledge is power when you what is it, when you apply it. So apply what you learn. Like I really do understand that. Like God is like, yeah, when you going through them lessons, okay, now when that test comes, what you gonna do? So I'm okay. Like and you gotta know, like, you're okay. And when you apply that, and some stuff be like, whew, y'all, when you really like, I don't want to go back to that old me. It's hard. Like y'all battling, like you're literally battling, but you gotta pick a side. Like they say, it's two wolves inside of you. Like, and it's like, which one survived? The one that you feed the most. So remember that. So if you feeding the light one, and the one that's really trying to be, of God, and just not all heavy and getting all that stuff down on you, your heart ain't all black, all that, like, yeah, like you really got to tap into that. Like, okay, I don't want that. So it's like, all right, so you don't want that. So don't deal with it. Don't do it. Go this way. You know what I'm saying? I got what God will pray for him. Like, or Jesus, what would Jesus do? Like, Jesus would pray for him. Jesus would talk to God, and, talk to Mother, Father, God, and say, hey, man, this is happening. This was going on, but pray for them. Because we all got our plights, but we all going through these lessons, and you got to learn them lessons, because I don't want to do none of them no more again. Like, I'm just trying to learn them and keep it pushing. You feel me? That's how school will look. Let me learn this, take this test so I can get on about my business, But y'all, I love y'all. I really do. I hope y'all have an amazing every day. I leave as I came in love and light, and we'll talk to you soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, because like I said, I want to start going live. Any coaching that you need, please hit my email, and y'all have an amazing every day. Bye bye.